Porn Stars Are People podcast. I'm Dan Frigolette. I'm here with Brandon Areana. Did I do that right? Areana?
Yeah,
Areana.
Yeah.
Let's start over. Porn Stars Are People podcast. I'm Dan Frigolette. I'm here with Brandon
That's what it says
Goddess
on Twitter.
Brandon.
They're gonna be like, who?
In the episode. Thank you for doing this. We're in, what is this? We're in South Beach?
We are in South Beach
At a place called the A-Bay?
I think the A-Bay Hotel.
A-Bay. But it's so cool that, like, what they've done is that they've cut off all of the letters.
So
halfway.
It's always fun to find your room when you're drunk at night.
Right.
Always fun.
See, so this could be PH3, it could be PH8, it could be it could be a lot of things.
P13. We didn't know.
Right.
Last night, Vicky, you knocked on multiple doors
Oh,
trying
shit.
to find this one.
I bet they let you in.
I don't think they did, actually. She eventually made it here. So.
Well, thank you for doing this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the balcony. You're partaking in some herbal.
I am. Very 420 friendly.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't figure out what word I wanted next. So this is you were here for Xbiz.
I was here for Xbiz. It's been a fabulous time. Miami is beautiful, and the weather ended up holding up.
Yeah.
Screw you, Alberto.
Who's Alberto?
It was the tropical storm we had this week.
Oh, I missed the whole thing. I've been. This is the problem when you travel so much. So I was on both coasts, back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I did like a big rectangle. So I didn't know that Alberto was supposed to be.
Yeah. Well,
running
he was
around.
harmless and he moved on.
Good.
So we're good.
Very cool. This is cool, man. This is a cool little thing. You get to watch a high school football game, I guess.
I know.
If it's
I've
happening.
watched lots of things. I got a nice little view. I've seen some homeless fights late at night.
No shit.
That was
Really?
pretty dope. Yeah.
I've never seen a homeless fight.
Lots of good-looking Miami men running the streets.
Oh shit.
You know, it gets pretty wild at night
Fair
around
enough.
here.
Let me. Can I borrow that?
Oh God, yeah. I
cool.
didn't know you. Oh,
I've
see,
never.
look.
No, I've never smoked on the podcast before. This is all right.
Wow, Dan,
do
you
it.
just became even cooler. Do you like cats?
I don't like cats.
Oh my God.
No, I don't. I'm afraid of cats.
Ugh.
That's where I'm
What
at.
is that nonsense? I hope Whitney Morgan hears this.
I was afraid of
I
dogs.
hope Whitney Morgan hears this.
I was
He's
afraid
a
of dogs for years, and now I'm a big dog person. But I just don't trust cats. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You shouldn't trust me then either.
So okay, explain your cat love to me in
Oh
a
God,
couple
I'm
sentences.
a passionate cat lover. Always have been. I mean, let me tell you, dogs are shallow, and I have 3 of them.
Interesting.
All right,
Okay,
I love
explain.
dogs. You just give them a little bit of attention, and they're gonna love you endlessly. We've all seen the terrible videos where people are doing mean stuff to dogs, and they just come right on back and love you to pieces.
Okay. But a cat,
But a
you have to.
cat-
Oh, this is great. We got.
A cat is going to ignore the fuck out of you until you get out your favorite white clothes, or you're not impressing your cat with your porn check. Don't care. Where's my high quality catnip? What have you done for me today? I only serve one thing in life, and that is definitely my cats.
Well, and I think that's people's problems with cats is that they're just little bitches. Like
we all need to be checked, and the only thing checking me are cats. Definitely. They get the good catnip. They've got the best cat trees.
So how many cats is this?
I have 4 cats.
Okay, no shit.
Yeah.
Now, how do you maintain and manage the cat relationships between the other 3? Like
They all
between
get
each other?
along very well. They do. 2 of them are older. They're closer to 10 years old. I got them when I lived out in Portland. Bear and Minky. And then I have 2 little guys I just got around Christmas time, little rescues, and their names are Rick and Morty.
Okay, Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious is sometimes you just miss a thing, and someone actually tried to explain Rick and Morty to me the other day.
That's a toughie to explain, but God, a quality program.
Yeah, and so I watched one episode, and then it was one of those things where they were like trying to show me the episode, and then like whatever was going on in the episode wasn't like a marquee episode. So they're like this isn't the one. This isn't the one you needed to see. And I was enjoying it. Like, it was fine.
Yeah.
And I was laughing. And they're like, but this isn't the one. It gets way better.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rick and Morty. It's good stuff.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And Bear and
Bear and Minky.
Minky. What is a Minky?
See, that's the thing. I make up lots of nicknames for everyone and everything.
Yeah.
That's just something I made up. His original name was...
This is a male cat.
This is a male cat.
You're taking away
his original
his
name was
masculinity.
Killface from an old animated comedy I used to love. I don't know if you've ever... What is it called? It'll come to me. But it was so funny. That was the name of the main character. And he was like this like white devil demon kind of guy.
Yeah.
But he was like real funny with a British accent. And he loved cats. And he would be like slaying everyone in his office, and then a ringtone would go off, and he's like, "Oh, is that Cat Party? I love Cat Party." That's good stuff.
I don't know this show. Oh, you will think of it though.
I'll think of it and I'll text you.
So we're gonna debut this now. I know this episode is gonna be 8 weeks after the event that's going on tonight, but you're gonna do comedy tonight.
Oh my gosh!
I've asked you, Vicky Vix, Kimber Haven, and I just found out Kimmy Kaboom wants to do it.
I love Kimmy Kaboom.
Sort of an offshoot of the podcast. The live version of what we're doing is I'm calling it Porn Stars or Comedians.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna do some stuff. What are you?
I mean, I guess we're gonna see.
How are you? What are you doing? Who are you gonna channel? Like, what are you?
Well, I'm not really gonna channel anyone other than myself because my friends, they think I'm funny as fuck.
Are you nervous at all?
I'm very nervous.
Okay, good.
But I'm not one to let on to such things.
Nervous is good.
Nervous is good. Yeah, I got some bits. I'm pretty typical. I'll probably make fun of my husband a lot.
Okay.
I'll probably talk about cats.
Okay.
Do some stuff like that.
All right. Well, I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited.
It should be a fun little show. We did a version of it in Tampa. It went wildly well.
I heard.
I was happy with it.
I heard.
So I'm glad you guys are doing this. The only thing that happened in Tampa was everybody sort of was trying to back out. So I had to pep talk everybody.
Well, don't you worry. I'm not backing out.
Do I need to pep talk you?
No, I don't back out. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to do the things.
Do the damn thing.
Yeah, I'm very excited, though. I think I can be pretty funny. And I get nervous, but honestly, once I get out there and I get the vibe of the crowd and people are feeling me, I usually am feeling the situation, too. So
yeah, that's the thing that's especially different about stand-up than anything else that people in this industry are involved in is a very live component to it.
Yeah.
I guess there's probably people in this industry that strip and do live performances and stuff and such.
I don't though, so I mean, it does put me out of my element. Yeah. Honestly, I'm a solo artist.
I don't know. I don't know what it would be. I don't know what it would be to have to strip and feed off the crowd in that way. I wonder if it's the same as comedy. Yeah.
Why haven't we done? Comedians are strippers too.
Comedians are strippers.
I think we're onto something, guys.
Nobody would go to that show.
I'd go.
I went to I'm not gonna name it because of what I'm gonna say next, but I went to a strip club in Tampa. I actually went to 2 strip clubs that day because we did a show at the strip club in the side room, and then thanks to Vicky Vic, she got us hooked up at foreplay. And then I don't have any hands for a second. And then she's trying to hand me the weed, and I have a coffee and a microphone. And then we went to another strip club, and the girls, and it was like the high class one in town, and no, the girls weren't getting any attention. I was like, it's very annoying to get ignored when you're doing comedy. Yeah. It must be way worse to get ignored.
Oh my God,
with
your
you're
titties
stripping.
out.
Yeah, and just nobody's looking at you.
Ugh, that does sound.
It's gotta be terrible. I wonder if me smoking weed on the podcast will make it so that my trolls will be less upset with me. My trolls tell me I talk too much.
Oh, I've got trolls too. Hey, hey there. How's it going?
What do your trolls say to you?
Oh my God. Oh my God. My troll. I don't have trolls.
You got one troll
love me. I have a troll. Yeah, just wicked stuff. I don't let it faze me. I take the high road. I ignore that shit.
I think it's really funny.
Like I've been called it all. I've been called old, ugly, hag, washed out. You name it.
Say hack.
Hag.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say is there hack?
No, old school.
Hack is when you say a joke that's like that like is in the public sector.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like hack porn.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just
just stealing other people's stuff.
Just doing other people's bits.
I mean, yeah, that's a common accusation that floats around, and I'm like, there's only so many creative ways you can dilly yourself.
Right. No, that's my move. God damn it.
That's my move.
That's the way I do it.
Don't you dare hike your leg up like that.
Are you trying to get back in the circle? She's trying to get back in the circle.
Oh, come on in. And are you recording?
No, you're out.
Hi,
you're not in.
I mean, she's in it now.
So Vicky Vix is in the side sneaking in for some weed.
Trolls are a benefit of the business. That's how you know you're doing all right, Dan.
Yeah, that was my first take on it. Was that if people are actually listening to hate me.
Enough to hate you. That you've got enough people that like you that you found a few haters.
But nobody writes that
they
like it. That's the problem. Nobody ever writes that they're enjoying it.
Oh, I'll write to you.
Oh, good.
I'll start watching your stuff.
That'll be funny if you're the only one commenting on our episode.
I'll just start tweeting
Yo, this episode is
absolutely
dope, bro.
Killing it, Dan.
Be great.
Good stuff.
So I you know what I should have I wore the cat tank top earlier on in the week.
I know. I think I saw a picture of you in that.
I wasted it on someone else.
You did waste it, and on top of it, how are you wearing a cat tank top and you don't even like cats?
I think that's
false
the irony.
advertising.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of
get
it.
A girl like me to be like, oh, that guy's kind of cool. I'll talk to him for
into
10
it.
minutes.
And you bring the cat
and
over.
you're like, no, actually, I'm allergic. I'm like, ugh.
I don't like them.
Oh.
No, I really want to meet the cat that will change my mind. That's where I'm at.
One day,
I'm waiting.
When you're, not so busy, I'll have you over to my neck of the woods, and you can meet Rick, which is funny because in this duo, Morty is a real piece of shit and doesn't like anyone other than me. But Rick is just
he's the friendly one?
We call him a cat slut. Because he loves everyone.
Right.
As soon as you walk in, he's meowing. He's doing the things, rubbing against
your
your leg.
He's walking across the leg. So I've had plenty of cats walk across the leg.
He wants to be your biff.
Honestly, I think what it is what's the expression like? One bad egg ruins the bunch.
Whole bunch.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's one bad apple, sir.
Maybe. What's the one about ruining the litter? Is that a thing? the one. So I think I've only met shitty cat owners.
Really?
Yeah.
Shame on them.
A real thing that happens is this thing with like the litter box not being cleaned out properly.
Oh my God, that's an atrocity. Twice a day, people. How would you like it if no one flushed your toilet, people?
Right?
How would you like that?
I do that. That's my new move. I pee and I don't flush it, and then I try to pretend like I'm green. Like that's my new move. I'm just not gonna shower, and I'll be like, no, I'm green.
You smell pretty good
protecting
for not
the environment
showering and being so green.
No, I showered.
Well, aren't I lucky? This one of the week, right?
This was number one.
Not again until next
Saturday. Number one, baby. It's June 1st. I don't have to shower again until July 1st.
Boom.
What was I gonna say? So I just need to meet the right cat, and then also my dog likes to eat cat shit, which makes it extra difficult.
See, and again, oh my God. See, I have a baby gate up because I'm not taking any chances. Again, I've never met a cat that eats shit.
Yeah.
They don't do it.
Right.
That's a dog thing.
Maybe. Okay. Well,
no one's like, oh, what a good subby kitty. No, you're a dog.
Yeah.
You're a vile, disgusting dog.
Okay, well, what do you say to people that the only like good the only compliment people say about cats is they go, oh, my cat, he's like a dog. What do you say to those people?
You should get to know your cat better. There's probably a lot more going on there.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Psychologizing.
Yeah, like you should get to know your cat better. I know that my cats are judgmental.
Okay.
I know that my cats favoritize certain people over others. I know they hold grudges.
Okay. What's a cat grudge look like?
Well, my husband, for instance, has to do all the tedious, not so fun work when it comes to getting cats. I always find kitties that are in bad situations and need to be rescued, but I'm not getting scratched to shit by a kitty cat falling from a tree. So I recruit the husband.
No shit.
He goes and does it, whether he likes it or not. So what happens is that their first impression of my loving, caring husband is falling 30 feet from a tree and being caught in mechanic's gloves.
Does he shake it? He has to shake it out of the tree?
No, the last one he saved quite literally got stuck in some Spanish moss.
Yeah.
It was a tiny little kitten that got tossed into the woods, scurried up a tree. 3 days later, finally got desperate and was ready to come down, got caught in the Spanish moss, fell 30 feet, and my husband caught him.
He just happened to be there like Groundhog Day?
He was a local celebrity that day on Facebook.
Oh, no
I'll
shit.
say. Yeah, people were all about that life.
Man catches
cat. With
cat.
that being said, that cat would quite literally not piss on my husband if he was on fire. Like, she hates him. With every ounce of her being, she hates him because that's her first impression of him was being caught, held with gloves.
Oh.
Wasn't great. Then she comes to me and I clean her up and
She's
I take care of her.
She's got the reverse survival instinct.
And that's how it has been with all the ones that have been rescued. He's caught them and then they all fall in love with me.
Well,
tragic.
Listen, you need both sides.
You do. It takes all kinds.
You need the disciplinarian and you need the coddler.
Yeah,
you need
exactly.
It's important. Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna try to give cats a shot. I just need to find the right cat owner.
Well,
that's really
like
what
I said,
it is.
I'll introduce you to some badass cats.
Yeah.
And you can come to my house where the cat box is always clean.
Here's the thing. I don't think I could win in a fight against a cat. That's my
honestly,
main.
Dan, I've hung out with you now for like 15, 20 minutes, and I don't think you could fight any of my cats. Any of them. They're
That's
scrappy.
what I mean. That's my big. Like I think I could hold my own against a pit bull. Ultimately, the pit bull's gonna win, but I know how to like stop the attack.
Right.
A cat, I don't know, man. It's just so agile. If I try to pull it off, I'm either just gonna grab on.
Yeah.
Here's what I found. Me and my cousin, we were like obsessed with trying to figure out whether or not people were like really getting fucked up by cats.
Okay.
And we Googled and YouTubed, man gets attacked by cat.
Oh God.
There's one video.
Okay.
There's just one.
And, is it the guy
and it's the
with
same
the
one.
orange kitty?
It's the one, yeah, and
like a
they're like on the
cop or
news, yeah, and it like grabs his leg and he shrieks, right? You've seen the one, right?
I love that video.
That's the only one. That's the only one that we could find, and we
God,
Googled
that
for an
video
hour and a
is
half.
So good. It is so good. They're trying to adopt the cat out,
Right.
And he
He's
goes
on the news.
full on schizo.
Well,
It was great.
Well, what happened was he was fucking up, so the cat kept wrapping itself around his leg.
Yeah. Also,
On a
cats
leash.
and leashes
Don't
not
put-
always the best.
Yeah,
bet.
don't put a cat on a leash.
Yeah.
That's your first problem.
Yeah.
So then the cat felt trapped.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the expression? You know what happens when a cat feels trapped? That's an expression, right?
You're gonna get fucked up. That's the other half of that expression.
You're gonna get fucked up.
You are about.
I
to
just
get
remember the
fucked up.
sound of the cat and the sound of the man.
Yeah,
It just
it-
rings in
yeah.
my ears. But that's the
That's
only
a
video.
classic. I'm gonna go watch that video after you leave. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
If you Google cat gets man gets fucked up by cat, that's the only one. Everything else is just everything else is either a joke or a quick like whop whop whop.
Because cats are awesome.
Yeah.
Google man gets attacked by dog.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's out there. For
That's
sure.
not a great set of videos you want to watch. That just ruined your whole Saturday. So don't do that.
So you're done with the convention stuff this week.
I am.
What was your takeaway?
Oh, I had a great time. I really don't do a lot of stuff like this. I don't do a lot of conventions. I don't do a lot of public stuff. I mainly keep it solo at home.
Yeah.
But when I do get out, I enjoy meeting people. I've met a lot of awesome people. Shout out to the sexy Johnny Hands. You can put your hands on me anytime you want.
Whoop,
Just
whoop.
want to throw that out there.
You just did.
I did.
You just did.
Otherwise, everyone's super awesome. Congratulations to everybody that won. Kick-ass job. Xbiz.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch up. What happened? Do you want to tell me people that won stuff?
Yes,
We don't
Dan.
have to. We don't have to.
Melissa
We don't have to.
Dawson, love her. She won MILF, and
Okay.
naturally, she is just that. And I'm not gonna lie, Dan. I'm gonna be brass tacks with you here.
Okay.
I left 15 minutes into that program. Okay, not that I
haven't
don't
gone.
love and support you all, because I do, and it was a great time. But this little lady was tired. Her gorgeous shoes had done their job
Yeah.
on the red carpet.
You did all the things you were supposed to do.
I did all the things,
I
and it was
didn't,
just time for me to lift back to my hotel and eat spaghetti.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Same thing. I left AVN's the night that the award show was. I was getting on a plane
Okay.
as they were doing the thing.
You're
I was
done.
on the plane.
Yeah.
I went to Inked Awards at Exotica. That for me that was just like sort of like I got invited to a thing for
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah.
So I was excited and I went. But it seemed like it was like a 15-minute photo op, and then it was just sort of like
Yeah, it was a big thing. I think if you were nominated, it was definitely a great time, and there was a place for you to sit down,
Sure.
which is cool. But otherwise, yeah,
was
it
it
was
like
a
open to the public though? Was there like hundreds of thousands of millions of people there?
Again, I got there fairly early, and I left fairly early. It looked like a pretty good-sized crowd. Lots of people on the red carpet. Huge venue.
Yeah.
Really,
You said it was standing room.
Unless I
And you were-
missed
and
some
you were like-
seating,
and you were like, "Fuck
which
this."
no one. I do not. I believe it was standing room if you were not nominated.
Got it.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I smiled. I shook the hands. I said the congratulations, and away I
And
went.
did you sneak away, or did you do big goodbyes?
No, I snuck away.
The
I'm
Irish goodbye.
smart. If you do big goodbyes, then people try to con you into staying.
Yeah.
Okay, pro tip. Not big goodbyes ever.
I had the exact opposite problem once at like a barbecue. I kept like standing up to like get another drink, and then like the host would be like, "Oh, you leaving, man?" And I was like, "No,
Right? Like,
I'm
calm
hanging
down.
out." Yeah, and they happened to me twice, and he was like, "Oh, good to see you." And I was like, "Dude, I'm spending the night now."
I have
You
techniques.
can't make me
like
leave.
Vicky, she's real good about getting me to go out and be social because she knows, like, I'll just stay in. I don't
Yeah.
mind at all. Like,
It's
I
so easy
very
to
much
just
love getting my beauty
become a
sleep.
hermit.
I'm not a drinker. I'm obviously a smoker, so whatevs. But Vicky will get me to go out, and after 11 o'clock, I just start reminding her that we're getting dangerously close to me turning into a pumpkin. And if we don't want that to happen, we're going to need to get me back before midnight.
Yeah.
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it's good to set a cutoff time.
Oh, absolutely.
My cutoff time is 2.
That's called adulting.
Yeah, there's still like comedy shows that can happen in New York after midnight, but not after 2. So, it's 2. So my rule is whatever you're chasing in the night, if you haven't done it by 2,
Right.
go home.
Right.
You'll chase that dragon until
Absolutely.
fucking 5 a.m. and not get anywhere.
And don't be gross. Do you know what you look like then at 6:30 a.m. after
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, and New York has a similar humidity as Miami, but without any sort of beach culture.
No shit.
So at 5 a.m.,
That
it's
sounds
just
unpleasant.
it's horrifying to be in the subway at 5 a.m. and it's just like everything that was your hair is just in your face now.
That sounds horrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, just wet. The back. You ever had the back of your knees sweat? Like that's the type.
That's my nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
That's my nightmare. There's
That's your
nothing
nightmare?
worse than waking up in the middle of summer and the back of your knees being sweaty and you're like, I can't even go back to fucking sleep until I do something about this. I hate
What do you
that.
do to the back of your knee? What do you wipe them down? What do you do?
I'll get up and go grab a little paper towel. I can't have it. Like, I sleep completely naked, so everything needs to be dry and comfortable.
Yeah.
Through the night. Yes.
Yeah.
I keep the house frigid because, again, I'm older. I'm preserving my body.
Okay, is that You just cryogenically freeze yourself every night.
Just a little bit.
I like that.
I put it on ice every night.
just dry ice. Dry
Thank you,
ice all
Miami. I've
around
been
you.
here all week. Thank you.
Oh, you're practicing. Okay, very cool. That's how you can end the show.
That's how you get
Did
Dan's
somebody?
job.
What was that sound? It sounded like a drum roll. It
Oh my
literally
God.
sounded like somebody just did a drum roll.
No, it's probably someone crashing. You should have seen all the cops over here yesterday. I was like blocks to avoid with my vaporizer.
Sure.
Over there.
Oh, is this weed too?
Yeah.
Look
I
at
don't
you.
smoke cigarettes or anything else.
Just getting in there.
I care about my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so where are you? You're on the other coast? Is that right?
Sure. No, I'm a Florida girl.
You're based in the.
Mhm.
Should we not tell them where? We don't want to tell them where.
I'm here and there, mainly the Tampa Bay
Got
area.
it. Okay, so the other coast, right? So
Oh, I thought you meant like California and
No,
such.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
not
no, the
that
other
far.
the other side of Florida.
No, absolutely.
I've been back and forth.
Then yes, you
the-
were right.
Nobody's given me a clear answer on what the weed culture of Florida is, if whether or not it's ever gonna get to legalized
We're
weed.
working on it
Okay.
constantly. Keep pushing, John Morgan. We need you.
So it's So right now there's medical, right? Obviously, because there's a lot of glaucoma in this state.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then everybody's just trying to get to recreational, right? Like that's
Every town right now has the facilities that you can go to and go ahead and sign up for your card and such. It's just, that good old-fashioned government stand, keeping things from moving forward. It'll come.
Yeah.
It'll come. And it's going to go everywhere. It's stupid. It's not a drug.
Well, now,
it's
yeah,
a
now,
medicine.
now that we understand how to make money on it. I mean,
That's the main thing. Like, why are we
Colorado's
holding
making
this?
money.
I know. And
Yeah.
do you know? I mean, like, think about this. Old people that aren't watching this right now. I mean, that's going to help so
You don't
much
know
with
my
your
audience.
old people expenses,
You know?
your medication, all that stuff. Like, exactly. Go do some Googling at your local public library
Do your
about what's
Googles.
going on in Colorado. And let's
Yeah.
save Florida. More money for Florida.
Oh, you're saying old people are against weed?
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm being judgmental, and
Yeah.
I'm saying that old people are predominantly Republicans,
Okay.
which is judgmental.
It was an interesting election this year because people that I knew that were Republicans through and through were looking at what was going on, and they identified that neither of the people that were up for the job were sort of representative of their parties.
And I
So-
agree.
And it made like someone in my life who's super Republican, always been Republican. They would have gone for Bernie. Like that's how much things have changed.
Yep.
I think Bernie's pro weed, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I feel like Bernie's smoking right now somewhere.
Probably. He looks like he's always
Smoking
a
and
little bit,
yelling.
so
Just
exactly.
yelling at everybody.
That's basically what I do.
Smoke,
Smoke.
and yell.
And then I get on camera and I do a little yelling.
That's the life.
Great life.
That's
I'm
the
saying.
life. What
I'm
are you gonna
living the
do?
Damn dream,
God
Dan.
damn it.
I'm living the dream. Look at me, just sitting in my penthouse in Miami Beach.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys.
Smoking with Dan.
Yeah, you guys said we got the whole floor. Come up to 6. We're just the floor.
We're
It's like,
we're the
fuck.
floor. Come on
I
up.
don't know what kind of balling we're dealing
Kind
with.
of, yeah, and Vicky being, the pro bitch that she is that I love, she wasn't even satisfied with our first room. That's
No
why she
shit.
got lost last night, being a little tipsy. She had forgotten we changed
You moved rooms, yeah?
She was pissed about our first room, so we changed that shit. And then last night, when she came back, she was like, "Oh yeah, hey, wait a minute, which one of these fucking rooms am I staying
You got
in?"
you got
no
a lot
need
of
to fret. I'll
yeah.
knock on all the damn doors because I'm Vicky Vix, and that's what I do.
You got to let motherfuckers know if you're not
She
happy with
did.
the situation. It's cool. Yeah,
did.
you guys got a whole corner. You got the whole thing.
We got the whole thing.
You got a whole deal. And then if
Yeah.
anything crazy happens, you can put a belt in your hands and then
Yeah.
jump off
It's
onto
true.
onto this wire here
I wanted
to
to see
safety.
if you wanted to do this by the private pool, But
That would
then
be
I
cool.
selfishly wanted to smoke when you were available an hour earlier.
Yeah,
but it worked
I'm
out.
happy with
glad
it.
we got to
I'm happy
smoke
with it.
together. It was a
You've
good
set
time.
you set a precedent.
I try.
This is
See?
this will probably be the only episode where I smoke weed. So you're yeah.
Aren't I special?
You're making history.
Thank you guys. Thanks
Making
for joining me for this little bit of history.
history.
Follow me at goddessbrandon.com.
Oh shit.
Or,
You're like
sorry,
you're always
at
closing.
Goddess Brandon. I'm not closing.
You're
I'm
always
just throwing it out there because by now they should be like Googling. They're like, who is
Yeah.
this? Brandon Areana. It's just go with Goddess Brandon. That's the way to find me.
Hell
Find me
yeah.
on Twitter.
all the things. You have all the things,
Yep,
right? You
I
have
have all
the
the things.
Instagrams.
I have Instagram.
What's your favorite thing? And
Twitter.
And did you
don't Facebook.
Did you put time into a thing that then like has now gone away, like MySpace or like Friendster or like Classmates.com?
No, I am old school, so I've always kept things very, very, very simple. I think that's the smart way to do it. So I used to have a personal Facebook. I
Yeah.
deleted that a little while ago.
Better off.
Yeah, it's such a waste of time. I get down on Audible books and Kindle now. I'm just
Oh, shit, what are you reading?
Right now, I just finished reading The Girl with Seven Names about a North Korean defector. It was a great story, beautiful.
This
And
isn't one of those
currently-
Teague books, is it? Teague Stetson or whatever?
I'm not real sure, actually.
It's not a continuation of like the girl with the dragon
No,
tattoo.
no. This is legit. This was written by a North Korean defector. Okay.
Got it.
I just now feel like an asshole because I don't recall her name, but in my defense, she had 7 of them. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Look at
and
you.
then I'm currently listening to an Audible called The Wife Between Us, and it is a mystery, and it has been incredibly good. I've even got Vicky listening
Oh shit.
every once in a while when she's around. We're doing her makeup and stuff.
And she's just hopping in and
We're
out of it.
very into it. We want to know what the fuck Richard is up to.
Richard, you slimy son of a bitch.
You little bastard. I know you. You've got a wicked side.
So what's the premise? He has
at
extra
first
wives.
So you can tell what's going on here is that it's a great book because the whole first, I'd say, third of the book is building up that this woman is more or less stalking her husband's to-be wife. And so you're kind of like, you sympathize with her situation. It kind of sounds like she got dogged out. But nonetheless, you're like, hey, lady, move on. Don't be desperate. And as you
So
get
she's
through,
trying to marry a guy who's already married.
no, she's trying to, it seems as though she's stalking her ex-husband's future wife. Like in a matter of weeks.
Got it.
Well, you realize about a halfway through the book, there's 3 names consistently being mentioned. Well, 2 of those names are the same person. She is a bit loony in the sense that she seemingly is talking about herself in the third person, but really she's speaking of herself before Richard and then herself after Richard.
Okay.
And then there's
but we're not
future
sure
wife.
exactly who's at fault yet.
I
this is
just
great.
entered part 3. So
I'll
update you after the fact, or you should just get the Audible because
Sure.
it's amazing.
Sure.
11 hours of bliss.
Or
and
the
you
real
travel
book.
a lot.
I could get the
There
real
you go.
book too.
Yeah, buy it.
Yeah, that's the
Read
thing.
it.
I do have to start listening to books on tape because
Yeah.
I am at this place where I'm in the car so much that I have all these books that I don't get to read.
NPR or Audible all day long.
No, I can't listen to NPR. NPR, I'll turn it on if I want to like get angry. Or like I'm like about to go to sleep, and then I'll turn it on, and then they'll just start talking shit about Obama, and I was like, what does that have to do with today?
What does it have to do with
Why are we
today?
talking shit about Obama? What are you talking about?
I do a lot of NPRing. I do. I'm a big fan of NPR. It's basically all I listen to on the radio is NPR. I've been known to get a little passionate listening to some NPR.
Get angry.
But also, I mean, like, wait, don't tell me. How can you get mad at that?
What's wait, don't tell me?
That's on Saturday mornings. I have like talk game shows, if you will, and wait, don't tell me is fucking amazing.
Oh, really?
It is so damn funny. You
Okay.
love it, Dan.
I should check it out.
Yes.
I feel like
it's all comedians. I don't know how you don't know this.
I don't know. Are you watching other people's channels? Like
What
other
do you
people in
mean?
your business? Are you watching their channels and like keeping up on what they're doing?
I mean, I always try to keep up with
Yeah?
what other people are doing. Yeah,
That-
I'm not like all creepy about it.
That's my excuse. It's like everybody, like comedians are out there. They're doing everything.
Yeah, they're doing. Well,
They're
these
doing
aren't
stuff.
new comedians either. This is NPR, Dan. These are like,
Old comedians.
yeah, bro. They should be people who are like, oh yeah, I idolize
do-
blah blah. Of
I
course
do-
you do.
I
He's
do-
79 years old.
I
You
do-
should.
I did decide earlier. So I run a Hoboken Comedy Festival, and I did decide earlier this week that I thought it would be fun because I got to perform with like my idol, my mentor, the guy who put me on stage the first time. He's like almost 70 now.
Okay.
And I got to perform with him, and it's just a very different style of comedy, but he was fantastic. And I decided, like, there's all sort of like old school dudes in New York. I kind of want to produce a show with all the old school guys.
That would be
like
fun.
all the guys
I
that
would
like
go to
came up
that.
with like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yes, that
and
would
like
be
we
fun.
make fun of that style now, as if it's like silly or it's like antiquated. But I think it's still really pertinent and really funny.
I love stand-up. I love comedy. In fact,
Who are your people?
I don't even have people. I like kind of variety. When me and Vicky were on our way to West Palm Beach like 3 months ago, the entire trip there, we listened to stand-up comedy just on random.
So if I'm being honest, the whole porn stars or comedian show is just to convince porn stars to come and watch me do stand-up for the first 20
figured as much, which is so funny because, I mean, it's going to be mainly porn stars and your fans are going to watch this too. And I'm not kidding. Like, we all joke around about how cute Dan is.
Oh. This is going to make it way
We all
worse.
joke way worse.
No, for the trolls. Because
Hey, trolls.
because the trolls
You know why
are
you're
just
trolling?
happy when the
'Cause he's so fucking cute.
When the
Look at this face.
when the
God,
episode's
I'm gonna
going
troll
good.
him too. I'm gonna create a fake Twitter and I'm gonna start trolling Dan's cute ass as
When
well.
the episode goes good, the people are just on there being, shut up.
Stop
Let
talking,
the girls
Dan.
talk.
Well, guess what I want to talk about? How fucking cute Dan is. How
Well,
do you
this
like
is-
that?
Well,
Trolls.
everybody just tuned out.
Go
so
ahead
it's-
and say hi to my troll too. She hasn't.
Yeah. Wait. So your troll is a fake woman? Is a man? What's the?
Nah.
You don't know?
It.
Do you know it? Oh, we're being censored. Oh,
No, we're not.
we're being censored.
Don't you worry, Vicky. Whenever you're listening to this, you'll hear me say nothing. I plead the fifth.
So we don't know. So we don't know what the troll situation is there. But fuck that person. I
Fuck trolls.
don't understand.
Fuck trolls.
Yeah.
Get a part-time job. That's what we're saying about
Yeah.
trolls. You've got too much time on your hands. Worry about your own damn celebrity.
It is interesting. I don't know. Sometimes I fall into it. Like I think I'm a restaurant troll. So like if I have a bad experience,
Oh
I
my God,
I have
are
to
you
review
a
it.
Yelper? You are. Do
I don't
you
know. I don't
review
yelp.
when it's good?
I Google review. I
Do
review
you
when it's good.
review?
I would
Okay.
rather write the good one. I feel like an
Alright.
asshole when I'm writing the bad one.
Okay.
But I like to do this thing where I come up with sort of like a title for it.
Okay.
And then there'll be sort of a
course.
theme.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh,
And
you're
it'll
one
come
of those
full
and it's all
circle.
catchy.
Right, so I was like, like the last one, I went to a place and I wrote third time's not the charm or something like that. Like I wrote something to that effect. I think it was probably better than that, but it was like I went to this place 3 different times and 3
And they
different times I
failed you
had
every
I had horrible experiences.
Mm.
And it wasn't a restaurant. It was like it was a chiropractic place.
Well, that's not good. That could be dangerous. You know?
Yeah.
That could
Well,
be
it was more
dangerous.
about like their inattention to detail and
Gotcha.
their like
not listening to your needs.
Well,
Yeah, I probably should review more. I do a fair amount. I do review for like services like nails, hair,
Sure.
things like that, products. I'm pretty terrible about restaurants. I should, because those are the places where I'm either the most satisfied or
Right.
the least satisfied. I love eating and
there's
I love
sort of no
going
middle
out.
ground
Yeah.
in restaurants anymore.
Let me say this, especially in Miami. Miami, get your shit together.
we
I know
were,
you're
we
fancy.
were saying it. People
I know
were
you're the
treating-
wealthiest city in America according to Forbes magazine. I know. I do
I like
my
how you
reading.
did all this research before
I do
you
my
got here.
shit. But nonetheless, your waiters are just cocks. What's up with that?
Yeah, there's
like,
something.
waiter, you're not making 2.5. So what's with the dude?
There's
I just want to know.
There was a guy. So we went to a place to eat last night. I won't mention what it is, but we were there. Yeah, and like so we didn't get greeted. We're sitting down. We're all there. We just want to get.
Oh,
we
so
just
you
wanna get a
went to
meal.
all the places
Every
I
restaurant
ate
in
this
Miami.
week.
And then the dude who was the waiter, who we thought was our waiter, we saw him at the table, and it was like he was at a table all girls, and I was like, why is he standing that way? And then the people that I was with, they go, which way? Cock out? Like he was like standing cock first.
Oh my God!
You know what I
I'm gonna
mean?
use that.
I had a
That
buddy,
is so good.
my buddy, Mad Dog Mattern. My buddy Mad Dog Mattern, we used to talk about Chris Bosh. He said Chris Bosh walks into the room dick first, and he would do this Chris Bosh walk.
That's hilarious. Yeah, everyone's so rude. We tried to go somewhere for breakfast this morning. I'm not gonna say where either because I don't fucking remember. That's how unremarkable
Maybe it
your
was this.
place was.
Maybe it was
no,
this.
that place is downstairs and they're pretty
Yeah,
rad.
they're
They're
pretty cool,
prompt.
yeah. No, he's
They
good.
kind of make you feel like an asshole when you don't know all of
No,
their
but-
organic Miami
no,
lingo.
but fuck that.
They're,
No,
they're
but
nice.
fuck that because I went in there and I said, "What is this hotel that's above us?" And the guy goes, "Honestly, I have no idea." He's like, "I just started working here," and it's like the day before you started working there was the day you should have known what the hotel is above the place that you're working. Like it's insane.
Yeah, just tons of rudeness. We go to a restaurant this morning, and I, like you basically said, there were approximately 2 girls and 1 dude all standing around a table,
Yeah.
chatting with each other in their work uniforms, while me and Vicky are still just sitting there, like staring at empty glasses, and no one's there. It's just us. It was like the 5th time.
And let's be clear, we don't want to be princes and princesses.
No,
but like if you are at a restaurant,
I expect to be
do the thing. You do your job well. I do my job well. When I was a waiter, I took pride in people getting what they wanted.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not
don't be
gonna
a waiter.
Show up to a ball busting session and just lightly tap your nads. It's not going to happen.
Or miss or kick you in the thigh.
You hired me to break balls, and that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so where's my
I've been hanging out with Tampa people too much because I've heard that people have been talking about kicking people in the balls like a lot in the last week of my life.
That's our fetish community is Tampa, man. That's where we all hang out. So seemingly that's where the people who like the things that we do like to hang out
Hell
too.
yeah.
And
nothing
I guess
nothing
if you
against
like your
it. It
nuts
just pops up
busted,
more
Tampa.
than I thought.
Yeah.
I think this is the growing problem is that people are not satisfied with what they do for a living, and then they think they're justified in having that opinion. Like I was at Dunkin' Donuts and in my town, and they know my order. I walk in there, they're making it.
Right.
But I'm standing there and they're making my coffee, and the girl looks outside and she goes, "I hope it rains soon." And I was like, and I just couldn't understand why you would want that. And I go, "Why?" And she goes, "Oh, it slows down when it rains." And then I started, and I stopped myself because I was like, "This is my Dunkin'." But I was like, "You don't have to work here. Go do anything else."
I know.
No one's forcing you to. If I worked at Dunkin', I'd be the greatest Dunkin', like the happiest Dunkin' person.
I agree.
I'd be fucking crushing it.
I've been doing what I want to do for the past 10 years, living my life how I want to live it. So I also sympathize with those people's situations, and two, feel like, well, when I was a young woman and, still making really dumb decisions, I decided to work for myself and built a business from there.
Yeah.
You, ma'am, at 37 years old, here at Dunkin' Donuts, very angry or whatever, you could probably change it up too if you want to. You can try something else, maybe see about applying for some student loans.
We don't have to. The point is, we don't have time. We don't have time to hate our jobs. There's plenty of places that you could be.
We don't have time to hate anything in life because life truly is short. That's the reason why you're not going to find me trolling anyone. Life's too short for such things. You got to put your best foot forward in everything you do. You need to be a happy person. You need to appreciate what you have every single day. It's going to make you happier. It's going to make everyone around you happier. I like to live the good life.
Amen.
Yeah, and that means be happy, be chill, be kind.
And filming it.
No, I don't film being kind. See, I was having this conversation with Vicky because she often tells me that I'm too nice. And I tell Vicky, well, no one's paying me to be nice.
Yeah.
I don't give my product away for free like that. If you want me to be Goddess Brandon, then you're going to have to pay my fees for such things. Otherwise, you can meet me as a vanilla person, and I'm very nice. I tip well.
Okay.
I say yes, ma'am. And thank you.
I take exception, and I think some people out there might be in the same opinion strand as me. That people in this industry are quick to call everybody outside vanilla, and I think it's
a terrible term, and it offends all of my friends, and I'm so sorry. I don't think about it. It was taught to me.
I don't think anybody.
I'm not excusing
but
it.
I don't think anybody's. I don't think anybody's that vanilla. I think that's the point.
No, you want to know what? I am one of the most, by the standards.
Yeah.
I am as vanilla as they come.
Yeah.
I mean, I am so fucking sweet, vanilla sweet. Like, it's ridiculous. And I have friends who are vanilla by industry standards that are disgusting, dirty fucking whores.
Right.
That do things that my friends wouldn't even take money for in the industry. And I'm like, this doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
My friends in the industry are classy ladies. My regular friends are disgusting.
Whores.
You're whores.
Whores.
Just whores. By choice, they just want to be whores, and them, more power to them. So, it's a terrible term. I hate using it. I shouldn't even have used it then. My non-industry friends.
No, it's fine. but that's what I mean. I think we're starting to do these, and it's just one of the it's another one of these like things where we're starting to group people.
I know.
And it separates us more and more.
Shame on me.
Look
at me being part of that. I'm disappointed in myself. I really am, Dan.
But no, we talked about it, and that's the difference. And I mean, that's where we're at. Is
and
everybody
I
wants
I was
to cut
wrong
off?
And I'm ready to move forward.
Yeah.
See? So I can do that.
Taking responsibility.
Like, hey, exactly. I'm not going to use that term anymore. You guys can hold me accountable.
You will. I mean,
you will.
Because it's like it's now ingrained in the conversation, and it's sort of like it's so quick. You say vanilla, and everybody knows what you mean. Yeah. And then I think the big difference, especially these days, is the gap between what the word is supposed to mean in theory and what it means in reality.
Yeah, because it really does. If you are on the other side
Nobody's
of it, it
really
does
that
sound
vanilla.
negative, like ugh. You're so boring.
Well, this other one that I'm starting to take exception to is this word toxic masculinity, because I can't find the masculinity that's supposed to be positive. So now all masculinity
I
is
like
negative?
masculinity, no, and that's one that is a fine line, because toxic masculinity is toxic. But masculinity in general, no, like I think that with everything in life, some people like to go a little extreme.
Sure.
And I just took off before you got here my feminist as fuck shirt. But
okay.
I don't go around, hating men. I don't shame men. I don't make accusations of people being toxic in their masculinity. But I do admit that it exists, and things like that do happen.
Right,
Men often use their place, their status, their power. I mean, their strength, for that matter, oftentimes to dominate and get the best of women and weaker men, for that matter.
Devil's advocate, and I guess this is a societal thing over hundreds of years, thousands of years, millions of years, whatever, right? But so then, if there is such a thing as toxic masculinity, is there such a thing as toxic femininity?
Yeah.
And
absolutely,
what does that look
because
like?
I think that goes both ways. I think that's just as easy, using people for what you need to benefit, you know what I mean? Maybe using your femininity to get what you want in a negative way. I'm a femdon, financial dominatrix from time to time as well. And, there's a line in the sand.
Sure.
I put forth work I don't, do a lot of sessions and stuff. Mainly I produce content.
Yeah.
So for every 10 minutes you find on the internet that I produce, there's approximately 4 hours worth of work that went behind that. I don't just show up, look pretty, and say, give me your money.
Right.
But before you leave, I am going to go through your wallet.
Well, this is a fun episode.
This has been a blast.
I'm very excited that you guys are coming to the show tonight. It's going to be we can continue the hang.
Definitely.
And I really want to and I really want to see what you guys are going to do on stage.
I'm excited.
It's going to be good. It's going to be an exciting thing. So you have some stuff in your head. Vicky's got some stuff in her head. You guys are going to go out and tag team it.
Yeah, I think that's our best. We really do make a great duo. We always have so much fun together. We are legitimate best friends. People always ask us. It's funny, we send each other emails all the time, because if people don't know that we are best friends, they usually think something more is going on.
Okay.
And not long ago, she received a message that was like, are you and Goddess Brandon really married in real life? And naturally, she was like, fuck yes.
Right.
Of course we are.
Yeah.
So I think that we'll shine our best.
Yeah, it'll be great
tonight.
And I'm excited because on the other coast there on Tampa, the show went wildly well, and we got all kinds of write-ups. So there's a good possibility that I want to keep trying to do this show with you guys.
Absolutely, you should come back to Tampa around the time of FetCom.
Yeah, when is that?
And that's in August.
Yeah.
August, I believe it starts either the 9th or the 10th. I'd have to check
Done.
my little calendar, but that is my convention of choice. This is my first Xbiz, but I've been going to FetCon for a few years now.
I fucked up on this trip. This trip I was planning it to come down to Florida with another comedian who was from the area. We were going to kind of utilize some of the fact that she hadn't done comedy here in a little while. She ended up having to do something else and canceling. And then while I was coming down here, I realized, and we were just going to do like Vero Beach and sort of like up on the east side, but more north than this. And then I found out that all these conventions were down here, but I found out too late, so I wasn't able to secure passes or anything. But I was like, it's perfect timing. But I need to get ahead of the game for FetCon.
Yeah, I'll see if I can work my magic and see about putting in a good name for you to help out with getting one of those FetCon passes.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You can just worry about getting a little place to stay and doing your podcast.
I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I made some good friends in Tampa, Sarasota. Yeah. It's a fun little part of town.
Us Tampa people rock, don't we?
Yeah, it's not bad.
We really do.
It's not bad when you're not kicking people in the balls and bragging about it.
I only do it when asked nicely and paid well.
No, I appreciate the thing, and I do appreciate that side of the business. Is the fetish side is really accessing a level of honesty that maybe other parts of this business don't access. I do fear that it becomes maybe overwhelming to people in their real relationships that they don't ask for the things that they want because they could just get it from you guys.
Well, that's
that
how
makes
I
me
feel
nervous.
About, I think that everything in moderation is important. I believe that, like people definitely abuse pornography. They become obsessive about it, just like anything else. You don't abuse your cocaine or your meth or your heroin either. Like that's just the same with your pornography. Moderation is everything.
Well, the problem I think that people will run into is trying to build a larger relationship with the computer than they could with a human being.
I 100% agree.
And it's like if you want
to each their own, because it's unfortunate, but many people they're just striving for that. Like there's plenty of people out there that their ideal life is to be uploaded into a program one day and exist in strictly a virtual reality situation. I feel the same way, but again, like many would say that's the direction we're heading.
Yeah.
Many would say that your social life online is far more important than your everyday social life with the person, like the people at your Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
But I too I like the fact that when I go to Publix, they know my name.
No, but that's where I'm at now. Now I put it into the app. I do the Dunkin' app. I don't even interact with the people. I'm missing a complete piece of my life.
I don't. And
I used to stand at the back of the bagel line in Hoboken. I would be a long ass line. The guy would see me. He'd point at me. I'd go around the corner, grab my coffee, come back. My bagel will be ready. That's gone now.
Yeah.
I'm losing that interaction with people. I'm not a regular anywhere anymore.
I'll go and talk to the people. I stand in the lines. I do the things. I really think that human interaction is super important. I do.
And that actually that's the review the rave review that I gave somebody. I was in Peru, Indiana, and in being in the restaurant for 45 minutes, the food was tremendous. But then I also got to know the owner's story. Like him and his wife came out and talked to us, and now I know. I feel like I was part of their family.
Welcome to the South.
That's what we're missing out on. Well, that was in Indiana, but now that's what I
still count that as on the which part, north or south part of it. I mean, you're literally sitting on top of Kentucky, and there's hardly many things more southern than Kentucky from a girl who lived there for 5 years.
Is that where you're from?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from northern Florida, a very country little town, if you will. It's getting better. I'm from Ocala.
Ocala. Okay, yeah, I saw it on the
Florida,
signs.
right outside
I think
of
I stopped there for
Gainesville.
gasoline.
Go Gators. And so I lived in Kentucky for a few years when I was a kid.
Nice.
It was awful. No, not nice at all. I
not
didn't
at
like
all?
it. No offense to people from Kentucky.
No, I like Louisville.
I was in Bowling Green.
Okay.
It was just a shit show.
No shit. I played Owensboro once.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. There's rarely a place that I find that I'm just like, fuck this.
Well, believe it or not,
There is one town.
I was a little guy, and you might find this to be unbelievable, but I was bullied pretty significantly, and that left a ugly taste in my mouth for the area, for starters, but to just, changed how I treated people in life. And I will say, when I came back home to Florida after living there for 5 years, and immediately everyone being like, oh, we love you, you're so pretty, you're so this, you're so that, Florida will just always be my home. I feel like the best people are in Florida.
It's interesting. Sometimes all it takes is removing yourself from the environment where you're not being accepted, and then just finding another environment. That speaks to people coming to this and people being in this industry and finding people that are like-minded. That speaks to comedians hanging out with comedians. That speaks to me. When I was in high school, I was super shy, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I started working at a place at the mall, and I met people from all the other high schools.
Yeah, same. I was a shyer person.
And they were like, oh, we like this guy. And I was like, I was like this. And then I went back to high school with sort of the knowledge that I can be more social and have it become a thing.
And people like you. You're charismatic. I know it's a learning experience, isn't it? I can totally relate to that.
But if you don't like your environment, get out of it.
I left Florida for a little while as an adult.
If you don't like your Dunkin' Donuts job, get out of it.
Try a new job. Try Starbucks.
Yeah, fucking maybe the culture of Panera is such that you just love it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, okay, this is probably actually true. I feel like between the coffee shops, I feel like the employees fuck each other more at Panera than they do at Dunkin' or at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I haven't been into a Panera in a while because, to be quite honest with you, that's garbage. But, every time I'm in there, they're usually on the cuff of being just out of high school.
Yeah.
Just into college. And nothing says, we're all fucking each other. Like that or a mellow mushroom.
Yeah, that's
Go
true.
into any mellow
I don't know mellow mushroom.
Oh my God, it's this like trendy little hipster pizza place.
Okay.
I'm sure it's in other places other than Florida. But I mean, it's like, can you guys stop fucking each other long enough to get the goddamn IPA I ordered?
Right. You're like, why does the mushroom pizza smell like pussy? And you're like,
Yeah,
well, what do you want me to do?
Rough, exactly. Like,
I was
hey,
fingering the
stop
girl in the back
fingering
room.
The girl with the pink dreads, and let's get this food on the table.
All right, well, this is a great episode. I appreciate your time. Thank you for doing this.
Thank
This is
you
the
for
Porn Stars
having
and People
me.
podcast. We're going to be doing the Porn Stars and Comedian show. Keep looking out for more of those.
Absolutely.
You're going to be at FetCon.
I will be at FetCon,
I
and
think this will
hopefully
be dropping somewhere
yes,
in that vicinity.
that would be great, and then we'll do it again.
And you'll pump it there.
Yeah.
We're on iTunes, Google Play, wherever you found us. We're on the other thing.
There
we
you
got some
go.
YouTube content tonight with some illegal drug use. How can they find you? Goddess
You can look me up on Twitter
Brandon.
at Goddess Brandon, Instagram Goddess_B13, or you can follow me at my fabulous site iwantmadambrandon.com.
Cool. Yeah, this is my quick plug for paying for your porn. I didn't realize the reality of the industry is if you didn't pay for your content on a particular day, then chances are no one got any money.
That's
so
the fucking
pay
truth.
for your
Pay
porn.
for your porn, please.
Figure
As
out what
I
you
said
like.
earlier, just a quickie. Like, again, every 10 minutes of my content that you purchase, enjoy, and jerk off to, there's about 4+ hours worth of production, preparation,
Yeah.
and more that I did all by myself. There are no assistants. There are no cameramen. There are no lighting crew. It is a one-woman show, people. So every time you pirate my porn, you are literally taking weed out of my vaporizer, and that is fucked.
This fucking vaporizer doesn't fill itself, guys.
That's right.
It's-
Friends don't steal
Weed doesn't
friends'
grow on
porn.
trees. Oh wait, no, money doesn't grow on trees. And you know what? And every time you steal your porn, you're making one more cat go hungry.
Oh my God! Think of Rick and Morty. Think of Rick and Morty. They're so cute. You can find pictures of them on my Twitter and Instagram.
Well, thank you to my guest, Goddess Brandon. This is the episode. Thank you guys. We drop every Sunday.
Bye, guys.